Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way. Well, enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stop and stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the Octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC, a guy that boxes. Unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the Octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that is the case yet again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Problem. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the Octagon tonight. Well, he's got as big a fan base as any fighter on the roster. Here is Nate Diaz, more than 10 years. Well, all right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of the kick, he would go right to his takedown and it worked for protection.
Beautiful hook. Well, now if you're the opponent, you really got to be careful as Diaz is able to find a home for that right hand yet again. This place is going nuts. We got a brawl on our hands, folks.
The fans are out of their seat. These guys are getting after it. Big right hand.
Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. Let's see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Nice. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Diaz is trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's got to be careful here.
Diaz is going for an arm here. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, he's out.
What actually escaped? Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Diaz trying to scramble back to his feet. Big land there.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Bleeding now, nasty cut on his nose. Getting the hands going here early. DC, you know this is a pressure style and a pace that he can...
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was. That was a jab.
so he continues to...
There you go. There you go.
Trying for a submission now. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
And there it is!
Holy smokes!
No judges needed this time around.
Wow! That was nasty!
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
We send it inside the Octagon. Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, Nate Diaz!